Hey guys, and welcome to Gwent, the Witcher card game. My name is Jaggerous, and recently I was fortunate enough to be invited to the CDPR Studio in Krakow, Poland, and so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my trip, just to give you an idea of what the trip was like and show you some of the cool swag that I got from CDPR. So, CDPR, their studio is kind of in this industrial sort of part of Krakow, so when I got dropped off by the taxi, I was kind of not really sure where I was. It's not very obvious that you're at CDPR. You have to like walk along this kind of road past this, like there's a gate, and then you go along this road and there's a bunch of buildings. And you have to go round this one building, and then behind that is like the CDPR headquarters, so it's a little bit tucked out of the way. And from the outside, it doesn't really look like much. The reason you know it's the CDPR headquarters is because they painted this really cool bird, you know, their red bird logo that's painted on the wall. You can see a picture of it here. And other than that, the building is relatively nondescript, and it doesn't look that big, but once you actually go inside, it's kind of huge. They did give me a tour of the studio, so that was awesome. That was from Pavel and Banan, so they gave me this really awesome tour. Got to see, you know, just where different things were happening, where GOG is based, for example, and whatnot. But when you come into the studio, they have this awesome, huge statue of Geralt fighting a monster. It's gigantic, like it's bigger than me. It's a huge statue. It must weigh a ton. Like it's really cool though. And then on top of that, on the walls, they've got all of the awards that Gwent and The Witcher have won. I don't know if Gwent has won awards, but they've got all of the awards that their games have won. So, you know, like Game of the Year awards. Apparently these actually come with like a physical trophy. So they've got all these trophies just like stacked on the walls of the that their games have won. And then on this other wall, so imagine if this is like one wall and this is one wall. On this wall is all the trophies. And on this wall, they have like magazine covers. So all of the covers that have featured The Witcher, for example, from magazines like PC Gamer magazine and all these other video game magazines, they've printed them off and framed them, and they're on the wall. So they've got like loads of just cool magazine covers. And then behind the reception desk, they have like these big screens showing, you know, little cutscenes from like The Witcher and stuff, and you can really tell from the way that the office is laid out that CDPR they're really proud of their games, and they have all of this cool stuff. So then, for example, if you're going into the Gwent development section, on the wall there, it has like this big light up box with like Gwent, the Witcher card game, like the whole logo. It's all lit up, and the wall behind it is black. Here's a photo I found of it from Twitter, but you know, it doesn't do it justice. It looks super cool. It's really kind of eerie and atmospheric, and they have all sorts of just different bits and pieces from their games just used to kind of decorate the studio. It's also a dog friendly studio, so they have some cute dogs just kind of hanging around when people take their dogs into work, and yeah, the studio is really cool. I've not been to a development studio for a video game before, so it was an experience, and it was just kind of awesome to see the way that they've set it up, and it looks like a cool place to work. On top of that, they gave me a swag bag, so you can see my swag bag here. I'll hold it up for you guys. So this is it here. I'm just holding it in front of my face, I realize. You can see it says Gwent on it, and it's got the kind of cards hanging. And it's like a drawstring bag, so I pull this string. You can open and close it. And this was full of goodies when I got it. It's not full of goodies now. But I'm going to use it, I think, when I go to the gym. I think it's like a really good gym bag because you can just put like your trainers in and whatever you need, like your bottle of water and whatnot, and just go to the gym. And then it's kind of a good size for that. And you can just throw it over one shoulder. And then I got all sorts of bits and pieces inside. So I guess I'll do the less cool stuff and then the more cool stuff. So I got this lanyard you can see here. And this like unclipped. So I like lanyards because I keep my keys on a lanyard anyway. So now I have a Gwent lanyard to keep my keys. And you can see that it's got all the faction symbols there, and then it says Gwent, and then here it says like playgwent.com. It's just, you know, it's a lanyard, it's good quality. I like it. I actually got a few of these, so I'll be giving some away, which I'll talk about in a minute. But there was 4 of these in there. So I got four Gwent lanyards. The other thing I got, you can see I'm wearing, is this t-shirt. So Gwent, the Witcher card game, and then on the back it says like something about a wild card, play the wild card or something like that. It's cool. It's a cool t-shirt. It's really comfy, nice quality. And now I have a Gwent t-shirt, so that's really cool. You know, I like having gaming t-shirts. I wear them quite often. The next coolest thing I got was this box here. So you can see I got a nice box. Ooh. You guys might be thinking, what is in the box? What is in the box? It says CD Projekt Red on the back, and then you can see it's like yellow, and it opens like this. Opens like this, and then inside, There's a collectible pin set, and you can see there's like a description for each faction, and there's all the pins there. I'm not really sure when I'm going to wear these or where I'm going to wear these. I think they would be cute as a brooch, or you could put them on, like, if you're wearing a jacket, you could put it like here on your lapel kind of thing. So here's like the Scoia'tael badge, for example. I'll hold it up for you. You can see there, and it's got a little pin on the back. The colors are quite, like, I guess dark, yeah, dark, I would say. Like, they're not too vibrant, but I actually quite like that. And their size is really good. You know, you'll be able to see them. I'm not really sure where I'm going to pin them on, but I'm definitely going to use them for something. And I just think the presentation in this box is super nice. Like, when you open it up, it's really cool. And it's quite, like, sturdy as well. So, box of pins. And then the last cool thing I got, you can actually see. So, the last cool thing I got is Shoop. Shoop. So, I got a Shoop plushie. He's really cute. Look at his little face. And he actually speaks if you squeeze his toe. Nice. Yeah, I agree. This is pretty nice. So yeah, he farts sometimes. See what else he can say. Come on, say something else. Yeah, human likey. He says like ahoy hoy, human friend, and legendary. He doesn't say legendary, he says legendary. But all in all, it's a really nice plushie. It's really cuddly. It's really soft, and it also looks really cool. So like, I might have to keep that in the background of the stream. The last thing I got here, I'll just move him so you can see him. The last thing I got here, I didn't get from CD Projekt Red. I actually made this, and this is a Yennefer plushie. So you can see here, we've got a little Yennefer plushie, or Yarnifer, I guess you could call her. There she is, Yarnifer. She's got little hands. You can see little feet. You can see some of the detail on her shirt. So she's got her top, and then this goes around. She's got a belt, and then on the back you can see some more detail, and there's detail on her cuffs. You can see she's got these stripy cuffs. But yeah, this is Yennefer. Actually, she's got little ears as well. This is Yennefer, and I'm actually giving away Yennefer to a lucky Twitch subscriber. So at the end of the month, I will be giving away Yennefer to a lucky Twitch sub. I'll basically draw whoever's subbed on the 31st, draw someone from that lot, and I'll contact them and send them this plushie. And then each month I'm going to be doing a new plushie. Next month will probably be Triss, because, you know, if you're in Yen, you got to do Triss. And after that, you know, we'll see who we do. It won't necessarily always be Witcher characters, but to kick things off, I did want to do Yen and then Triss. So yeah, if you want to win that, then you just need to be subscribed to my Twitch, and you can actually subscribe with Amazon Prime. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, if you link it with your Twitch, you get a free sub, so you can always subscribe to me for free, so it doesn't cost you anything. But that will enter you into the giveaway. And I'll also send a lanyard. I'll send a Gwent, so one of these, along with Yen. So if you happen to be subbed, you also get a lanyard, while I happen to have a couple spare. So yeah, that's the other thing to mention, is like, if you want to subscribe to my Twitch, you can win the Yennefer. Other things to mention about my trip. Okay, so here's a fun story from my trip that is completely unrelated to Gwent. So I tried to buy Suplica. Now, Suplica is like Polish vodka, and they have different flavors. You can get just like regular vodka, but you can also get flavors. They have like raspberry and blackcurrant and strawberry and quince and stuff. And I wanted to buy the hazelnut one, because the hazelnut Suplica tastes really good. If you mix it with hot chocolate, it's amazing. If you mix it with like milk, it's really good as well. It's just really nice. It tastes like Nutella. And I wanted to buy this, so I went to the off license, like the liquor store from the hotel, just walked along, and I'd left my phone in the hotel room because it was charging. And I got to the liquor store, and it turns out that the way you buy alcohol in Poland from an alcohol store, like a 24-hour one, you can also buy it at the supermarket, but from an alcohol store, there's like a glass counter, and you have to ask for what you want, and then they'll give you what you want, basically. So there's like a block, and you have to ask for things. You can't just pick it up off the shelf. And the lady behind the counter, turns out, did not speak a word of English. So this was going to be fun, because how on earth do I tell her hazelnut vodka without, like, knowing the word for hazelnut? And I mean, she had some different versions of Suplica, like, behind the glass, like, just as a display, but she didn't have hazelnut. She had, like, strawberry and raspberry stuff. So I pointed, and I was like, I want this, but I don't want this flavor. But I was like, how do you explain that? So after trying to mime hazelnut for a little bit, I realized that this was never going to work. So I went back to the hotel room, and I was, like, feeling quite stubborn. I was like, I'm going to get this vodka. I've decided this is what I want to buy. I'm going to get it no matter what. And then I thought maybe I should go somewhere else so I don't have to, like, embarrass myself again. But there was nowhere nearby that sold alcohol, so I was like, well, okay, we're just gonna have to do it. So I went in and I showed her a picture of hazelnuts on my phone, and at that point she knew exactly what I wanted. And then I had to, like, be like, I want the big bottle, not the little, because they have, like, little bottles. I went to a big bottle. We want the big bottle. We want lots of vodka. But I did manage to buy Suplica, but it was kind of, it was interesting. And if you guys have any ideas about how to mime Hazelnut, you know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, the trip was really good. I had a fantastic time. The studio was really cool. It was awesome to meet, you know, Pavel and Banana. I met Rafael and Vlad as well, the esports guys, and Lilia, who is, I think, the event coordinator or something. I'm not entirely sure. It says on her Twitter. I should really check that. But yeah, I met lots of really cool people from Gwent and from CD Projekt Red, and it was awesome for them to invite me over to see the studio and stuff. So thank you so much to CDPR, and thank you for all my free swag. Speaking of free swag, if you do want to win a Yennefer doll, then please do subscribe to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Jaggerous. You can also follow me on Twitter @Jaggerous, where I post things like pictures of the trip. And I actually have an Instagram as well. My Instagram is also Jaggerous, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, then you could do that. But yeah, so if you want to win Yennefer, please subscribe. Beyond that, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. You can always like this video. And yeah, from here on out, I'll be making Gwent content again, so, you know, keep an eye on the channel for that. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Bye!